When my parents passed, I inherited the old house I grew up in. It was built in the 1920s, full of creaky floors and weird smells. But it was mine. I decided to renovate it and maybe rent it out. In the basement, behind a wall of shelves, I noticed something strange. The air was cooler there. The concrete wall had a faint seam, like a doorway had been sealed off. I tapped it, hollow. Curiosity got the best of me. I grabbed a sledgehammer and started chipping away. After 20 minutes, I opened a hole large enough to crawl through. It was a small, windowless room. No lights, just concrete and something else. In the corner was a chair, old and wooden. And in that chair was a bundle of rope and nail marks in the wall. Like someone had been trapped in there. The air smelled like rust and mildew. But the weirdest part? There was a stack of Polaroid photos on the floor. Dozens of them, all taken inside that room. Different people, all tied to the chair. All looking straight into the camera. Some were crying, some screaming. One was smiling. I dropped the photos and ran upstairs. I didn't sleep that night. I didn't even stay in the house. I drove to my cousin's place and told him everything. He looked at me pale and said, "Dude, you didn't know?" He pulled out an old newspaper article on his phone. My grandfather, my mom's dad, had been suspected of multiple disappearances in the 60s. But there was never any proof. He was a respected judge. Nobody questioned him. He died when I was 6. The next day I went back to the house. The hole I made was sealed shut. Not just boarded up, concrete poured back in. I called the police. They didn't find any photos. No chair, just smooth concrete. Like it had been that way for decades. Now, at night, I still hear knocking sounds coming from the basement. I haven't been back in months, but the house still belongs to me, and I don't think it wants to be alone anymore.